I went in like any other day, and booth 5 at the supervised consumption site was where I got assigned that booth, and went and did my shot, and I was on the floor, and I pulled the tube out of my throat, and this nurse has got tears rolling down her face, and the first thing I said to her was, why are you crying? And she said, because I care. Inside, I built this prison. I just couldn't trust anybody, and how could I? It was just nobody was there to support me, even through my youth, having an undiagnosed learning disability. All these things factored into me being scared of the system. And I was a temporary ward of the court as a juvenile, so I was bounced around from group home to group home, school system to school system, and I just never had any stability. And so I started running away from everybody. And not only running away from everyone, I was running from myself. That quickly progressed into selling drugs and using heavier drugs, and then quickly with that, law enforcement and prison sentences, and just, found myself eventually as a youth in the Downtown Eastside, but also really where I got stuck and never left was about 1993 till 2013, where I pretty much was consumed in a 2-block radius, homeless for those decades. I mean, I battled to just survive on this planet. Finally, I said, you know what? I'm gonna battle to live. I often say if harm reduction didn't exist, I wouldn't exist, my family wouldn't exist, my children wouldn't exist, and the recovery that I have today wouldn't exist. I work as the peer clinical advisor for the BC Centre on Substance Use, Vancouver Coastal Health's Regional Addiction Program, and also the Provincial Overdose Emergency Response Centre.
I know all about medications, I know about different diseases, I know about, all the technical stuff, but I will never know that experience and that personal struggle and all of the things that, Guy has gone through. And so he's helped me learn so much about, the perspective of someone with lived experience, and take that clinical learning and really change the way I think about it to include that human level.
He just wants to change the world for his kids, and he wants us to be proud of him. That's a really big thing when you've come from a place where people would just come down to look at you and laugh at you and mock you, and that having people around you that you love be proud of you is a huge drive.
Everything I have in my life today is a direct result of helping somebody else.